Hi. Good evening, everyone. Right? Good evening. So I have a little bit of message to tell. Body message there. Right? Normally I am practicing this from last year as well, right? So when I give you homework, when I give you homework, right? You need to send the homeworks before Saturday, right? Before Saturday or Sunday, okay, before Sunday, right? Okay, Sunday. You need to send me the homeworks before Sunday, okay? Keep that in your mind. After Sunday, if you send me homeworks, I will not be able to check. මට check කරන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Because I am too busy. Right? After Sunday, I will not check. Right? Before Sunday, yes, I will do. Right? Before Sunday, I will check. Right? Right. So please keep this in your mind. Make always තියාගන්න. Right? Homeworks. If you send before Sunday, I will check. If you send after Sunday, I will not check. Because you are having
Sir,
five days to complete your homeworks. Right?
excuse me, sir.
How they?
Can you send me the homeworks next days, like privately?
Privately?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
එකේ හතර කරලා පටන් ගමුද?
Yes, yes. Let's do this. You are in the group, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, right. So I think that will not be possible. මට ඔයාලා එක කෙනාව මතක තියාගන්න බැරි වෙයි පුතේ. හරිද? So normally I will send the homeworks to the group and I will pin it. මම ඒක pin කරන්න, right?
Okay.
So that you can go through it. Right? So as a habit, හරිද? පොඩි පුරුද්දක් විදියට normally, right? Each and every day check the group. Right? Each day you need to check the group, right? So sometimes you might miss the important thing නේද? If you do not check the group, පොඩි වෙලාවක් කියන්නේ තප්පර 10ක් එයි මේ group එකේ message ටික බලන්න. It will take 10 seconds to check the messages නේද? ඔයාලා තව ගොඩක් groups වල ඉන්නවනේ. හැබැයි mathematics important. මගේ එක අනිත් ඒවා බැලුවේ නැත්නම් මගේ එක බලන්න. හරි? Right, okay. Okay, Budit. So that's the message that I want to give you. Right? Keep this in your mind. Make all you the Right, Budit. Okay. Okay. Chirat this. Chirat Davili. Right. Now, Budit, did you do this when I make a page number 30, page number 30, fifth question. Page number 30. Page number 30, fifth question. These are homeworks, huh? Never homeworks. Correct? Homeworks from number pattern tube. Right? Number patterns. පුතේ මේ අද ඉන්නව නේද මේ කවුද මට ඒ උදාගේ නම් මතක නැහැ අලුත් පුතෙක් ඉන්නව නේද one of the Chirat's friend hari Sandagen. Today we are going to discuss the homeworks right now. Then we are starting the new lesson. Hurry. So until then you have to wait for the hurry. How the Sandagan gear then alright. Okay. Alright. So now I am going to discuss this one. Right. So first of all, I will explain something here. Now I will read the question. Write the total number of triangles in each figure in order and see whether you can identify the pattern. When you are reading the question, they are saying you have to count the number of triangles in each and every figure, and they are asking from you to identify the pattern. Identify the pattern. Right. Okay, Puti. In the first figure, you have only one triangle, right? Make it, you have only one triangle. So you can figure it out easily. Correct? Right. Then in the second one, you have three triangles. Can you see? The big triangle is one, right? The big triangle. And inside that big triangle, you have two small triangles there. This one and this one, right? So altogether you have three triangles. Right? Altogether you have three triangles. And in the third figure, in the third figure, you have 1, 2, 3, three small triangles, and the big one is 4, right? Big one is 4, and there are another two triangles as well, right? What are those two triangles? If I join this one and this one and this one, now you have 5 triangles, right? And also there is another triangle same as this. This one, and this one. So all together you have total number of 6 triangles for this one. And then 6 triangles. Here you have 3 triangles. Likewise, if you count the total number of triangles in this figure, it will give you 10. 10 triangles are there, right? So I will show you, right? So here you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 small triangles, right? And the big triangle is the 5th one. So now we have 5 triangles, right? And if we count this triangle, I'm gonna make I will use yellow color. Paint that one, right? So this one. Now you have 6, right? And I will choose green one. Now you have 7. This triangle, right? And now you have 8. Right? Now you have 8 triangles. Right? I will write it. Right? Now you have 8 triangles. There should be another 2 triangles as well. So what are those 2 triangles? I will clear them. Then I will draw it.
Sir, 3 triangles. 3 small triangles.
Okay? Yes.
3 small triangles.
Yeah. You can take 3 small triangles as one triangle like this. Yes. Yes. Super. Right? So like this. Now 9th one and this is 10th one. Right? So you can identify the triangles like this. Right? Right. Okay. So all together in the 4th figure you have, right, 10 triangles all together. Right. Now I am going to the board. Board. And hope you can understand that. Right. Right. So there, which one? Page 13, 5th question. Right, page 13, 5th question. right? So in the first figure you have only one triangle. In the second figure you have 3 triangles. In the third figure you have 6 triangles. Then you have 10 triangles. Now what is this number pattern?
Triangle.
Yes, triangular number pattern. Once you see this 1, 3, 6, 10, you need to be familiarized with that. හරිද? ඔයාලා ඒකත් එක්ක familiar වෙන්න ඕනේ. So at once you need to identify this is your triangular number pattern. Right? This is called a triangular number pattern. හරිද? So because they are saying see whether you can identify the pattern. Yes, you can identify the pattern. So this is triangular number pattern. Very important, right? Triangular number pattern. Alright. Now you know the general term of the triangular number pattern. Can you remember? Last week I told you to remember that. Right? General term of triangular number pattern. What is the general term of triangular number pattern? Can anyone say?
N into n plus 1 divided by 2.
Super. Farhat හොඳට පාඩම් කරලා තියෙනවා, right? So the triangular number pattern. So general term, you know that we have written in last week. You need to remember this one. General term. N plus 1, right? Divide by 2. So this is your general term. When you hear the word triangular number pattern, you need to remember this. You need to remember this. Make a මතක තියාගන්න. You need to remember this in the exam. Right? Right. Then they ask in the pattern of the total number of triangles in the figures in the given order is identical to the pattern of the triangular numbers starting from 1. Right? Written in ascending order. Find the total number of triangles in the 8th figure. So you cannot draw up to 8th figure. You cannot draw up to 8th figure. So here you have the term. Right? If you use the general term, right, you can find easily the 8th term. Right? You can find 8th term very easily. How we are going to find? Instead of this n, you are going to substitute n equals 8. N equals 8. So, right, what they are asking?
So it's 30.
Yes, it is 50, right? A total number of triangles. Yes, total number of triangles. Total number of triangles in 8th figure. In 8th figure. Right? Total number of triangles in 8th figure. So you can substitute n equals 8 here and here. So if you substitute 8 here, it is 8 multiplied by 8 plus 1. 8 plus 1, it will give you 9. Divide by 2. Then simplify. 2 times 1, 2 times 4. 4 times 9. Yeah, 36, 36. Sorry, I was thinking about the next term, right? So the total number of triangles in 8th figure will be 36. Right? Right, you are correct. Right? Right. This is the way that you are going to do. Right? Off කරගන්න. When you are having a power cut or something, right? So your battery might consume more, right? Right. So this should be the answer for the 5th question in the page number 13. Huh? Right. What shall we do? What Page number 15. Page number 15. 28th question. 28th question. Page number 15. 28th question. So, I am going to read this one. Right. A pattern made by pasting matchsticks is shown above. Right. So, it is something like this. This is the first one, first image. And here you have the second image. Right. Then here you have the third image. Right. So, in the first image, you have first figure. You have 3 sticks. Here you have 3 plus 2, 5. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 plus 2, 7. Right. So, they are asking write the pattern of the number of matchsticks used in each stage. So, these are the matchsticks that have been used in each stage. So, for the first one, you can give the answer like 3, 5, 7. Right? Second one. Right. Find the nth term of the number pattern. So, how to find the nth term of the number pattern? How to find the general term of this number pattern? Can you remember how we found the general term of the number pattern, odd number pattern? Right? Can you remember how to find the general term of the odd number pattern? We use
2n minus 1.
yeah, it is 2n minus 1. That is the general term of odd number pattern, right? But if you can remember the way that we found that, same thing you have to apply here. Same thing you have to apply here, right? Forward, right? Now the 357, right? 357. How this number pattern is generated? 3, 5, 7. Right? Here you have number 3. You are going to add 2 to it. Okay? You are going to add 2. Then 5. Again you are going to add 2. And if you want to obtain the next one, again you are going to add 2. Right? So you can continue this one. You can continue this. Right? So on and so forth. You can continue up to infinity. Right? Plus 2. Right? Blah blah blah. Up to infinity. And you can continue. And so that if you want to find the nth term, right? How you are going to do? So what is the difference between two terms? What is the difference between two terms? What is the number? What is the difference between two consecutive terms?
2.
2. It is 2.
Plus 2.
Yes. This is 2. So, if the difference of a term, right? If a difference of any given two terms is 2, you know the multiples of 2, right? You know multiples of 2 because the difference between two terms is 2. Difference between these two terms is 2. Difference between these two terms is 2. Difference between these two terms is 2. Blah blah blah. It continues. So right, you can write this 3 by using this 2. Right? Now look at the board. you can write this number 3, which is the first term, right? I will write first term. This first term is 3. This 3 can be written down as by using this difference. So how we are going to write? 2 plus 1, right? Difference plus 1. 2 plus 1, 3. And you can write this 5, second term. Second term is 5. This 5 can be written down as common. 2 times 2 plus 1. Sorry, 2 times 2 plus 1. Right. Now this might confuse you. Maybe you are confused here. Right. Now I am going to give you an easy way. Right. Like we did it in the when we found the when we were finding the general term of odd number pattern by using the multiples of 2. We are going to apply the same thing here. Right. Now I will erase this one. I'll make erase karna. Hurry. Right. So Buddha, and I will erase this one as well. So you know the pattern, right? Now this is our number pattern, right? 3, 5, 7, 9. So you know the difference between these two terms is 2. And also these two terms is 2. Right? And so on and so forth. Right? So this is your first term 3. Right? And the difference is 2. If the difference is 2, you are going to use the multiples of 2. Right? Multiples of 2. Multiples of 2 means 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? This is multiples of 2. Right? Now, can anyone tell me by using this multiples of 2, how we are going to get this term, get this term, get this term, get this term? Right? Here you have 2. How you are going to obtain number 3? Here you have multiple.
Plus 1.
Yeah. So by using number 4, how you are going to obtain? Tell me. Yeah. By using 4, how we are going to obtain 5?
Adding 1.
Yes, add 1. Make 2 plus 1, 3. 4 plus 1, 5. 6 plus 1, 7. Right? Each and every time you are going to add something. Right? Something means you are going to add 1 to multiple of 2. Means 8 plus 1. Right? There is a pattern. Make 2 plus 1, 3. 4 plus 1, 5. 6 plus 1, 7. 8 plus 1, 9. So, adding 1 is a constant. So, I will highlight it. This is your multiples of 2. Right? Multiples of 2. And you are going to add this positive 1. Oh, you are going to add 1 plus 1. Each and every term of the multiples of 2 so that you can get the number back. Right? So, in another way, right, you can write this one. Right? In another way, you can write this 2 because it is multiples of 2. Multiples of 2. You can write this 2, right? 2 times 1. You can write this 4. 2 times 2. You can write this 6. 2 times 3. Yes, you can write this 8 times 4. Right? So, by using this one as well, you can obtain this number 3. 2 times 1, which means 2, and you are going to add 1. 2 times 2 plus 1 5. 2 times 3 plus 1, 7. 2 times 4 plus 1, 9. Alright? So you can obtain this 3, 5, 7, 9, blah blah blah. Alright. Right. I will use that area. Use කරන්න. Right. Right. So the 3. You can write 3 like this. 3 equals 2 times 1. Right? 2 times 1 plus 1. Super. Right? Plus 1. Then you are going to obtain 5.
2 times 2 plus 1.
Super. 2 times 2 plus 1. You are going to obtain 7.
2 plus 2,
2 times 3 plus
1.
1. Right? So you are going to obtain 9.
2 plus 4 plus 1.
Super. 2 times 4 plus 1. Right? Now here you have, this is the first term. 3. This is the second term. 5. This is the third term. 7. This is the fourth term. 9. How you are going to obtain nth term? Can anyone tell?
2 multiply by n.
2 multiply by n plus 1.
Super. Great. Yeah. So you are going to obtain nth term like this. 2 multiply by n plus 1. 2 multiply by n plus 1. So this is how we are going to get the answer. Right? So මේ tute එකේ I haven't given you any space so that you can use your exercise book when you are doing this one. හරිද? මේකේ උත්තර ලියන්න යන්න එපා. මෙතන I haven't given you enough space. Right? Otherwise this will be a පත tute හොඳේ ලොකු big tute එකක් වෙයි මේක. හරි print කරලා ඉවරයක් නැහැ ගෙදරදී. හරිද? මේකේ මම ඉඩ දීලා නැහැ මේකේ. So that you have to use another separate paper to do these questions. හරි? If I have given you enough space, yes, you can do it. Right? If you do not have enough space, don't use this. Right? Okay. So that is how we are going to obtain the nth term. Right? Please write it. Make a clear. Make a what is your, if you practice this, yes, yours has tell me at what, yes. Senula, you haven't sent me the homeworks. Hi. එවෙනෑනේ
Nah, sir.
බයනතු ගියේ නැහැ අම්මා ඉන්නනේ මා අම්මට මැසේජ් එකක් යවනවා
Sir, මං කරා එක මට එවන්න බැරි වුණා.
ඒකනේ හැමදාම කරන එවන්න බැරි වෙලේ තමයි කේස් එක හරි please write this. That is the second one. Now you can do the third one very easily. What is it? You know the third nth term, you know the general term, right? You can do the third one. They are asking how many matchsticks are needed to make the 10th stage? N equals 10. Substitute you on that. 2 times 10 plus 1. Right? 20, 21. I am going to substitute n equals 10 in my general term. 2 times 10 plus 1. So it will give me 21. Alright? 2 times 10 means 20 plus 1, 21. Right. Right, so they come to the question number 29, right? Question number 29. Page number 50. Page number 15, question number 29. Page number. No, Chanudri, no. I am not going to discuss all the things. Because no need, ne, is in ekageo. I
So
will.
what question?
Chirat, yes, more than.
What question should we do?
No. This is homework. 29th question, page 50. Last question in the page 50. Circles. Share. Oh, share. Right, this one. Alright, so I will give you a small introduction for this one. Right, so I am going to read this today. Right, so the first 3 stages of a pattern constructed by a student using small circles is shown below. Right, first stage, you can see only one circle. Then right, here we 1 circle. Now in the second stage you can see 3 circles and 3 circles. And in the third stage you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stage. Sorry, 6 circles. Are you familiar with this number pattern? 1, 3, 6. Are you familiar? Are you familiar?
Yes, sir. Triangular number.
Yes. Good. This is triangular number pattern, right? So the next stage you have 10 circles, huh? Next stage you have 15 circles, huh? So on and so forth. So Buddha, this is triangular number pattern. When you see 1, 3, 1, 3, 6, you need to remember, make a triangular number pattern, right? So you need to remember that, right? Then I will go to the next page, right? What is the total number of circles needed for nth stage? What they are asking here by using the nth stage. You have to write down the nth term. You have to write down the nth term. They are asking it in different way. Nth stage. Okay? Nth stage they are asking nth stage for nth term or the general term. So what is the general term of triangular number pattern? N plus 1 divided by 2. So this is the general term of the triangular number pattern. Triangular number pattern. Then what is the total number of circles needed for 8 stage? Very easy. We have done it earlier also. N equals 8. Right? Right. I will do it in the board as well. Right? Right. So this one, in the first figure you have 1 circle, then second figure you have 3 circles, then 6 circles, and so on and so forth. Right? They are asking the answer for the first one find the what is the total number of circles needed for the nth stage? So they are asking normally general term. What is general term? මචං what is nth term කියලා අහන්නේ මෙයාලා ඔයාලගෙන්. හරි? හරි බලන්න what is nth term? හරි එහෙම අහනවා exam එකේ from you. You have to write this n times n plus 1 divided by 2. Right? This is nth term or the general term. Right? Nth term or general term, whatever. Right? Both are correct. So if you want to find the 8th term, you have to substitute 8. Right? This is total number of circles. Right? Total number of circles in the 8th figure. So instead of this, you have to substitute 8 times 9 divided by 2. 8, 8 plus 1, 9. Right? Simplify. 36. Right. So next two I will discuss on the screen. මම screen එක share කරලා ඉතුරු දෙක සාකච්ඡා කරනවා. ඒ දෙකත් පට්ට ලේසියි. හරි. Right. එසාවි පුතේ වා දැන් චුට්ටකට කලින් ආවේ. දැන් මුලින්ම මිටියා මම දැන් පස්සේ join වෙනවා. Hi, okay, I will share the screen. मैं share करना. Right. So this one. Hi there. 30th question. So in this figure you have make it here two types of tiles, right? One tile is black, the other tile is white. Right. So they have given how many tiles are there in each and every figure. Number of white tiles in this figure is 1. Okay. They have given that. Number of black tiles in that figure 2. Okay. This one and this one. Right? These two. Right? Top one and bottom. The middle you have the white tile. Right? And in the second figure, number of white tiles, you have 2 white tiles.
Black tiles.
Yeah,
Oh.
black tiles. Oh, right? This one, and this one. And here, 6 black tiles, 3 white tiles. Right? Okay. So now what is the general term of the number of white tiles shown in this number pattern? So normally, when you consider about the numbers of the white tiles, it is 1, 2, 3. So you can guess the rest 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah 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 up to infinity. So they are asking the general term of it. So it should be n.
2n minus 1, no?
It is so Huda, it is n. Right? Because if you substitute n equals 1, you can get this. If you substitute n equals 2, you can get the second term. If you substitute n equals 3, you can get the third term. Right? So the general term is n for the white tiles. Right? Now the general term of the black tiles is, so you know this is multiples of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, blah 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 up to infinity. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 multiples of 2. What is the general term of number of black tiles shown in this number pattern? It is 2n. You know that. It is 2n. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, blah, blah, blah. Multiples of 2. Right? General term is 2n. Right. To show the 10th stage of this number pattern, right, of this pattern, how many tiles are needed, how many white tiles are needed and how many black tiles are needed, right? General term of white tile is n. So n equals 10, right? So you will be needing 10 white tiles. And general term of the black tiles are 2n. How many black tiles are needed for the 10th stage? N equals 10. If you substitute n equals 10 here, 2 times 10. It will give you 20 tiles. This is not plus 2 there. What a plus it is multiplication. 2 times, instead of n, I am going to substitute 10. 2 times 10, 20. So these are the answers. Right. Okay. So shall I clear this one or do you need to write or something? Clear another? Do you need time to write? Below another? Right. Okay, now I am going to move to the next one. Huh? Last one. Ultimate. Right. Express the total number of squares in each of the above figures. Some kind of an similar question we did earlier, right? Or a triangular question, right? It is very similar to this one. Can you remember that? Right? So I will zoom this somewhat so that you can easily see. Right? Okay. So express the total number of squares in each of the above figures. Right? So this is, you know already, this is 1. Right? Can anyone tell me how many squares can you see in this figure? Make it clear.
5.
Yeah. It should be 5. How it should be 5? What was the far thing? You can see 4 small squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what about the big guy? What about the bigger person? This is also a square. So all together you have 5 the small 4 squares and the big one. Right? 5 squares. 1, 5. Right? Then this one. How many small squares are there? 9, right? Right? Small squares 9. Then plus. Then I will draw some squares here. Squares. This one. Okay. Now it is 10. Now it is 11. Right? Now I will use another one. And it is 12. And now it is 30. Is that all? Now you have up to 13 squares. Right? There is another one as well. Yes, it should be 14. Yes, you are sending me the correct answer. Super. So, what is the 14th one? When we big one, right? Logo. Okay, this one is also a square, right? The big square. So altogether you have 14 squares, right? So your square should be 1, 5, 14. Right? 1, 5, 14. Right? So what is the special name used to identify the total number of squares in this number pattern? What is the this should be removed, this S. What is the special name used to identify the total number of squares in this number pattern? Yes. So that it should be square numbers, right? Right? Okay. Right, Pulin? So I think the hard part is over. So I have discussed like all dudes without small questions. I didn't do that. Aris, so you can do those things. Right? So those are the very small things. The things that I have discussed 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, right? And 14, 15, 16, 17. Those kind of questions can be in your exam as well. ඔයාලගේ exam එකට එන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? From the mixed question. Alright. Okay, පුතේ. Now let's move to the perimeter. Right now homework part is over.